First of all, big shout out to your boy Jammer for talking to your boy about what we're going to be talking about in the video today. And also, I want to give a shout out to this central air because, man, it is 100 degrees out here and, you know, Mother Nature's not playing. What's up, guys? It's your boy Black Triforce. If you did not know, yes, I'm Black and I'm back on the track like I never left. As always, we are here today to, you know, ramble. That's what I do. I ramble. And it's also going to be an update video as well concerning what I said on Twitter the other day. You know, the other day I was at work and I was observing the numbers that I got on SoundCloud and YouTube for the latest beat that I created. Beloved One, the remix from Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. And I gotta say, it's not looking so hot. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, you know, but if I am, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe it's something I can improve on the next beat. But observing that beat made me consider quitting. Because you know, it's happened a lot lately where I would make something and if it wasn't Boku no Hero Academia, Pokemon, Bleach, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, if it wasn't one of those, you know, it just didn't do good. It just didn't do good. Even Fire Emblem, which I thought would be, you know, more accepted because Warmth is the most popular beat I've ever made on YouTube and SoundCloud. Now it surpassed Dead Man Wonderland on SoundCloud, even Boku no Hero, which is insane. That beat is insanely popular and I'm glad so many people are liking it, but it's so hard to beat that. It's so annoying to have to make music and try to beat something you made. It's just something, it's like, you know, when you play a racing game and you're racing your ghost. It's that kind of feeling. So the reason I contemplated quitting, of course, is because I feel like I am never going to hit 10,000 subs. You can help your boy by hitting that sub button, but I feel like the growth is just so slow. Like I generally try to make music at least 2 weeks, you know, tops being the latest. Or I stay 2 weeks apart because I want to give people time to, you know, actually discover the music and listen to it and spread it and yada yada yada. If I make music back to back, the beat before it won't get noticed that much. So I just try to generally stick within 2 weeks. And, you know, depending on the type of subject matter, it affects how people perceive my music. And it makes me think, do people really like my music, or do they just like the subject that I may be, you know, indulging in as far as the beat is concerned? For instance, 02, the Serp beat. Yes, I know it's not Serp, it's honey, but I call it Serp, so it's Serp. The Darling in the Franxx tribute beats are pretty popular. They're actually, you know, pretty popular on SoundCloud at the moment. SoundCloud being, you know, the ones that like trap music. But at the same time, you know, on YouTube, it's kind of, you know, in 02's favor, and that's because 02 is the more popular character. So if I were to just rename that beat to something else, something not involving anime or video games, would have it gotten that same kind of notice on the channel? And I had to say no. I'm thinking people are, you know, interacting with my music because of something else, and I have that, you know, conflicted feeling when that's the case, because I want people to enjoy my music because the music's good, not necessarily because of the subject that I may be focusing on. Now don't get it twisted, the subject is the reason why I make the beat. You know, I watch the anime or play the video game or even look at a picture and get inspired to make that beat. So I have to give, you know, props to the subject when it comes to making music, because I wouldn't be making music if it wasn't for anime or video games. They are the fuel for me making music, and that's why I'm here to say I'm not quitting making music. So if you were concerned about that, that means you really care, and I appreciate you, you know, looking out for your boy, maybe supporting your boy, and hitting that like button for every beat that I release, because that is also the fuel for me to actually continue making music. That gets me inspired. I'm not even gonna front. Now I do have to say that it may not be coming as frequent as it was before because I'm working now. You know, in 2016, your boy was still a college student. I was making beats out of my dorm room while my roommate wasn't there, and uploading them. And that's when Warmth came out, because Warmth is a dorm room beat, guys. Yeah, I made that in my dorm room, and that was also kind of inspired to Sacred Fire Negro. Shout out to him as well. If he never played Fire Emblem Fates a month in advance, I probably would have never made that beat. So shout out to him as well. He inspired Warmth. So everybody go say your thanks and give him the claps, you know, the clap emoji. I don't know where I'm going, but anyway, I'm definitely not quitting making music. I'm going to continue uploading them. It's just that, you know, the other day I was really, you know, thinking about that. You know, are people interested in my music, or it's just the subject? And I'm like, well, they're all the same thing, dummy. Just continue making music and stop being so negative. But, you know, I guess being negative like that every once in a while gives you, you know, another perspective, I guess, as far as your music or anything you do on YouTube, in general, you know, or in life. You know, if you look at yourself negatively, you can improve on yourself and turn it into a positive, you know, or you can just simply outright say it's not a negative, it's something that needs improvements. You know, that's why I do for my interviews, and that's why I be passing them. I just be turning down the job, so I guess it's my fault that I'm not getting hired. Anyway, I just wanted to make this update video to let you guys know that, you know, I'm good. It was just a moment, false alarm, you know. Also, I discussed this a while back in a video. I'm trying to think of it. That's why I'm doing this. I'm interested in knowing if people are willing to support your boy via Patreon, and if so, you know, I may make another update video concerning it, because I've been thinking about it for quite a while. If I start a Patreon, I'll be able to, you know, fund this channel. I'll be able to put more into this channel than I can now, because most of my money is going towards bills and, of course, addictions like food and candy and mobile games. And that's why this additional money that I'll be getting from Patreon will be going towards getting FL Studio 20 and a beat machine, because I always wanted one. I feel like I can make more music quicker that way, and it will also be interesting to, you know, do tutorials and things like that much more often if I have that, you know, that Patreon support. I also may be able to just have a big folder of all of my music I ever made, and you can just go in the folder and download songs all you want from that folder if you're a Patreon supporter. You know, those are things I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like benefits for everyone who supports your boy, and that's a huge benefit. And I know, you know, I'm just gonna be sticking with like $5 at the beginning, and maybe I will tier it off later. Like if you pay $15, you get tagless beats, no tags, because I know some people just don't like tags, and that's understandable. They just want to use it in their background of their YouTube video, and some people just want to rap over it for fun, you know. And maybe for people who, you know, go even larger than that, they can lease the beat. They automatically lease the beat when they do it that way. They can use it for anything, you know, because I'm not too specific when it comes to leasing. I haven't sold a beat yet, surprisingly, and that's because, you know, some people who are wanting to lease the beat are generally using it for like a fun project or something, and I would feel bad. I would feel conflicted if I sold it to them, right? And they just use it for something like that. So majority of the time I ask that people, you know, shout your boy out, subscribe to the channel, you know, send people my way, and you can use the beat. That's what I generally do. But, you know, if I start this Patreon thing, you know, it may change slightly, but not too much, not too necessarily. I'm not going to go ham as far as, you know, copyrights. If you do get a copyright, let me know. That's probably YouTube's algorithm thing happening again, because it has happened in the past. But that's what I'm generally thinking about when it comes to this Patreon. You know, if you have any ideas, maybe some things that I can, you know, add to it that would, you know, greatly benefit the supporters, let me know in the comment section below. Something you are looking forward to personally, or something you think that I can improve on. You know, just to let me know in the comment section below. Also, before I forget, this was a topic I want to tackle as well. if you dislike my music and you hit the dislike button, please tell me why. I can't improve if you don't tell me why. If you just dislike the music, or if you just hate me personally, or if you just hate the fact that, you know, I sampled something that you dearly love to the point where you don't want anything to touch it, not even a fly, not even, you know, people who are interested in the game, you don't want them interested in it, you know, even that is feedback. It might not get, you know, considered, but I would like to know why you don't like some of my music. Maybe the bass is too loud, maybe the hi-hats are too loud. Something like that matters because I want people to enjoy the music. Let me know, please, if you dislike the music that I make, and maybe I can make some improvements on it with the next one. But anyway, guys, that's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to keep this video short. I tried to make this like 8 times, and oh boy, there was even one where I did 42 minutes, and I know you guys don't want to hear all of that, so I compressed it down, and here we are. This has been your boy Black. Try 4 say 3 times peace. Be on the lookout for more content in the future. Thank you so much for everyone who supported your boy, and will continue supporting your boy on this channel. I'm sorry the air in the background is pretty annoying, but it is hot. It's 100-degree weather here. Stay safe, everybody. Get a good tall glass of lemonade, and enjoy the summer, because it will enjoy you. What?